I like this movie. I would like to give you a lot more information about it, a little bit more detail, especially about the character Elvira, which I feel that she's one of the most underrated film characters that I can think of. I thought she was always funny. I thought she was a very attractive woman, Elvira and Cassandra Peterson's. And I never did feel that she got her just due. She only had the two movies, and this is the better of the two. The other one's Haunted Hills. I think it's Haunted Hills. It came out a few years ago. It's not too bad, but it's not as good as this one. Because this one is like typical 80s. It's got that whole montage that almost every 80s movie had at that time, where they're fixing up the house. And like you've seen it in Animal House, Revenge of the Nerds, even Family Guy did a parody of that, where almost every 80s film had that. So they did like a little parody of it on their show, where they was fixing up the house, and that's in there. A lot of 80s like clothes. It's kind of dated, and it's not that bad. I got it for $5, which, like I said, this is a movie that you may know of and you may not know of. You may know of the character Elvira. You may not know of the character of Elvira. It depends on how old you are and what you grew up with. And we had a Halloween like trick or treat bag of Elvira. That was the first thing that I'd ever seen of Elvira. It was not this movie, and that was my way of being introduced to the character of Elvira. She was just an attractive lady on a trick or treat Halloween bag. And then finally, when I was about, I'd say around 16 or 17, I seen this movie at Walmart, and I was like, hey, this is Elvira. And I didn't exactly know for sure what it would be. I thought it would be like that show, because I'd heard of her show where all she did was sit on a couch and then she would watch the movies, and you'd only see her for like 10 minutes throughout the whole thing, and that'd be it. This is a whole full-length film of her, so it really surprised me. And it's not that bad. Like I said, you'll enjoy it, but don't watch this movie taking it all serious, because it don't take itself seriously, and there's no reason to take this movie seriously. It's just a fun movie, and there's not very many characters like Elvira. In my opinion, she's one of a kind, and it's worth checking out. It's worth a look. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. If you can find it on Amazon.com or whatever website sells DVDs, you'd probably find it there quicker and cheaper than the way I found it, which was at a local Walmart. It's worth checking out, and I'm going to wrap this up. Hope you enjoyed my quick review of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Did the best I could. I would love to show footage of the movie to show like reasons why I enjoyed it. Maybe I'll learn how to do that in the future. But until